morning everybody, this is Patricia coming from Glasgow. I'm in Dorsholme Park, a different path this morning. It's quite nice to take a different path. I would say that I had to. This is Pat's Pup Park Pootles, but this morning it was less pootles and more frenzy, I think, with so many dog walkers out, some controlling their dogs, some not. And hi there Sarah, give you a wee wave back. So I thought I'll take a different path, and there's a seat here, and I thought I'll just have a little seat till all the mayhem passes on the other routes. So it's kind of grey, not drizzly, no rain at the moment. It's grey this morning, quite a bit of wind, still quite chilled wind. And I had a quick watch at the Video Max in the Lake District, and it all seems so peaceful. Definitely different from here. Hi Margaret this morning. A wee wave there. So this morning I just thought I'd sit in this little seat just to reflect. I don't know about you, but so many people are feeling tired. I think nothing to do with the dreaded C, COVID, but could be. But I think just we're all very tired of the kind of dreich weather, desperate for some warmth again. We were lulled into kind of false sense of summer coming when we had a few good days, really warm days at the beginning, or in fact was it mid-March. We're now into April and it feels more like March, but it's nice to get out in nature. I hope you've been enjoying my photos that I'm sharing on trees. There's Floyd now, Floyd telling me, right, please can we go? So I'll maybe let him go. Right, we'll go. There's Darcy as well. Let's go. It's not, or is it a dog's life? Maybe it is. I think I'm quite good as the dog whisperer. I managed to get them all calmed down. And this morning we're now just kind of pootling along, which is nice. I've not actually been down to the end of this path before. I think it takes you down actually to near the vet college in Glasgow. And the field there to the right usually has Highland cows, but there are actually no Highland cows this morning. Now there's somebody actually decided to follow me down the path with the doggy, so that's okay. Right. Come on Floyd, come on Floyd. Is he going to listen today? He is. Oh, what a good boy. Lots of greenery now, which is lovely. I think we needed the rain. That's kind of brought out the luscious green leaves. And there's some blossom coming through there. I'm trying to make out, no, it's a blossom tree. From a distance I thought it was maybe magnolia, but it's not. I've been working on a storyboard for a new kind of online mind gym, so it's going to take a wee while to kind of get that organised, but I'll do an introductory video which I hope people will think of joining. Lots of bonuses if you join, of course, and we all need regular mind exercises, not just gym exercises. Walking in nature is fabulous, and I was supposed to be working on marking examination papers, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to come out into nature. Just gives you a wee boost, inspires and motivates, and I'll be ready to get stuck into marking examination papers for students. And of course there were lots of people, certainly in Scotland, young people who are studying. They've had maybe a week of, they get 2 weeks at Easter, but the 1 week of holiday time, and then this is, I think, supposed to be study time. So I hope you're all getting down to studying. The exams are important, but don't get stressed, don't get overwhelmed. I know some young people just don't do their best at exams, and yet they're really clever. So it's to find that balance, and what we all need to find that balance. I never liked exams either, but we just have to get through them. And Carol, give Carol a wee wave. It's lovely to see people joining and watching. We'll have a wee, there we are. The dog's having a wee pootle around. Not a care in the world. Just wondering where their next biscuit's going to come from. And there's no Highland coos today. I love my Highland coos, but there's none in the field today. I think they must graze elsewhere. I think the vet college look after them. Now I do hope that you're all practicing my ABC. I think my Mind Gym, my Mind Academy, is going to be called Mind Circle Academy, that you can join as a member, and I'll talk you through, work you through all the things you need to improve your overall well-being. And of course the quick tips are, and they're proven psychological tips, and they are my ABC. And the B, I'll just come to the B just now, because the B is about breathing. And if you don't know how to do deep breathing, then watch, if you've got a pet, watch the pet sleeping, the doggy sleeping, because they sleep, they breathe from the tummy, from the diaphragm, and that is deep, effective breathing. It's very calming to watch as well. And of course you take a deep breath in through the nose, hold, and then exhale through the mouth. Try to the count of 3. If you can go longer, good and well, but don't push yourself. You don't want to feel faint. And of course, A, affirmation. Just a short positive statement that's personal. I feel good. I love being in nature. Make up your own. And of course, C for creative imagery. Some of you know it as visualization, but of course visualizations tend to make people think they've got to use their eyes, visualize. But in fact you can use all your senses. So if you're someone who likes to listen to the bird song, that's you using your creative imagination. If you like to smell the salt air of the ocean, that's you using your creative imagination. Now here's an unusual structure, man-made, but I think it's, I wonder if it'll take my weight. Excuse me. Oh, it has. And somebody's built a fire at some point in front of them. There's Floyd coming to see what I'm doing. It's lovely just to sit. So if you find it difficult, or it's maybe you're not getting out so much because of the weather, because of ill health, then close your eyes. You might want to watch some of my videos. My Mind Bite videos have music and my voiceover, which people seem to like, so thank you very much. And I just see a wee squirrel there darting down that tree. But try to do a minute or two of creative imagination, using it, because actually using your creativity builds resilience. And of course we need resilience to cope with all life's challenges. There's such just awful news from around the world, and you can get overwhelmed. So don't constantly listen to the news. And of course, again, lots of talk of fake news, but certainly what's happening to people in Ukraine is not fake. And you do see, actually, it's interesting that some of the people who are interviewed, they've gone through some horrendous trauma, but they're resilient and they're just got a positivity there that they will be strong. So with resilience, strength and courage, you can endure life in a different way. And I've talked about that in some of my live videos during lockdown. And I listened to a journalist in Australia, and she had interviewed hundreds, maybe more than that, people who had been through terrible trauma. And what I liked about the people who coped best, they didn't talk about being victims, they didn't talk about being survivors. They said they endured, and I love that. I don't want to see myself as a victim or a survivor, but just to endure every day in a different, more positive way. And those who know me know that I've had, like you, I've had my fair share of challenges over the years. But we must go on. I feel I'm here for a purpose. Sometimes I thought my mind circles, ideas would, I don't know, I thought they would just go really far about 20 years ago. But as my lovely IT guy, Walter, said, I think we're ahead of our time. People weren't ready to, I don't know, maybe listen. But the time is right now. Well, I believe that the time is right for everything. So, I'm enjoying my little walk here in nature with the doggies, my Pat's Pup Park Pootles. And actually just walking with them, because they're not hearing along. You slow down. That's another thing we need to do. Stop rushing around. Slow down. Slow down your breathing. Slow down your thinking. And you feel energised. And my ABC help you not just to be calm if you're getting anxious, but they also energise you. So, today, just remember, be grateful, be thankful, and of course my two trademark tips you all know: smile and laugh. They cost you nothing. And of course, virtual hugs to all my lovely friends across the world, and thank you for watching and listening. So I'll maybe do another pootle later in the week. And have a fabulous day and a fabulous week. Okay, bye for now.